UK police commissioner threatened to extradite jail US citizens over online posts. He said, "We'll come after you." This is crazy. I didn't think this was real for a minute. I saw this on X, and I was like, "No way, this is real." Because we are American citizens. We fought a whole Revolutionary War, so we didn't have to answer to the crown. And now they're talking about coming after us because we use our freedom of speech here. We use our First Amendment here and can speak about how terrible it is over there in Great Britain and how we want no policies like they have, and where people can be arrested just for their opinions. This is crazy. This is bizarro world just by him threatening this. I didn't think this was real, but it actually is real. And we're going to talk about it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. Also, check me out on X where I post news and repost news throughout the day as well. All right, so let's talk about this news. Now, this comes from the New York Post by way of Alexander Hall from Fox News. And he reports that London's Metropolitan Police Chief warned that officials will not only be cracking down on British citizens for commentary on the riots in the UK, but on American citizens as well. Oh, I can't wait to test this. I mean, this is crazy to think that Great Britain can come after you for something you say in the United States, for your opinions, utilizing your free speech. But, quote, "We will throw the full force of the law at people, and whether you're in this country committing crimes on the streets or committing crimes from further afield online, we will come after you," Metropolitan Police Commissioner Sir Mark Rowley told Sky News. Riots have broken out across the United Kingdom in recent days over false rumors spread online that an asylum seeker was responsible for a mass stabbing at a Taylor Swift themed dance event that left 3 girls dead and others wounded. Now, I don't think that's the reason. That's the reason the tensions are so high out there in the UK. It's because they keep allowing the people to come into their country and destroy their country, and people are upset about that, and that's what really started all this. But the murders allegedly committed by a now 18-year-old British citizen born to Rwanda parents sparked a series of violent protests that tapped into broader concerns about the scale of immigration in the UK. Footage on the violent clashes involving anti-government protesters and the groups of counter-protesters, some of whom have been seen waving Palestinian flags, have gone viral on social media, and the government is warning that sharing such content may have serious consequences. One key aspect that makes this apparent crackdown on social media particularly shocking to critics is that the British government is threatening to extradite American citizens from the U.S. to be jailed in the U.K. for violating their rules about political free speech. Please try and do that. Please try and do that, Great Britain, and you're gonna have another war on your hands, another revolutionary war on your hands. Don't play with the United States and our rights and our Constitution. I'm trying to warn you, Britain. I'm trying to warn you right now. But riots have broken out across the United Kingdom in recent days after false rumors spread online that an asylum seeker was responsible for a mass stabbing at a Taylor Swift themed dance event that left 3 girls dead and the others wounded. A Sky News reporter asked Commissioner Rowley to further explain his warning, arguing that high profile figures have been whipping up the hatred and that the likes of Elon Musk have been getting involved. She then asked what the police force plan will be, quote, when it comes to dealing with people who are whipping up this kind of behavior from behind the keyboard who may be in a different country. Rowley answered by telling the reporter, quote, being a keyboard warrior does not make you safe from the law. You can be guilty of offenses of incitement and stirring up racial hatred. There are numerous terrorist offenses regarding the publishing of material, he said. So is he saying that he will call someone like an Elon Musk a terrorist and come after him? Please try. Please try to come after Elon, man. Please try. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, Great Britain, you do not want to go there because you would just upset regular Americans like myself, and we won't have nothing to do with you. We will no longer support anything that comes from your country. So please try to come after Elon and see what happens. Quote, all of those offenses are in play if people are provoking hatred and violence on the streets, and we will come after those individuals just as we will physically confront on the streets the thugs and the yobs who are causing the problems for communities. Elon has made headlines for criticizing Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer's response to the riots over the past week, suggesting the UK is headed towards civil war, which I would agree. He also responded to a video of someone allegedly arrested for offensive online comments with the question, is this Britain or the Soviet Union? And I agree with that thoughts as well. Like, this is crazy that we live in an age, I think they want to make this a law here in the United States as well. But we live in an age where some countries like Great Britain, you can be jailed on your opinions. For your opinions, you posting something that you feel online, and it's because it's against the government, what the government says is true, or what the government propaganda is saying, you can be arrested and jailed for it. It's just crazy to me. But Starmer's spokesperson said that there was, quote, no justification for Musk's comments, adding that social media companies, quote, can and should be doing more to combat misinformation, the BBC reported. He added that such companies have a responsibility to stop the spread of criminal activity and limit misinformation. Misinformation is not a crime, y'all. It's not illegal to misinform. If that was the case, politicians wouldn't have a job because all they do is misinform. They just don't like it when you say something that's against what they're trying to propagandize people to believe. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.